This is what I call no chicken salad. It's just fun to say, no chicken salad. Perfect for sandwiches, for wraps, for crackers, for summertime, easy meals, stick it in the fridge. So versatile, so healthy, full of fiber, full of protein, and made with some pretty easy ingredients you probably have on hand. I'm going to show you how to make this right now. Let's go play. That's just fun to say. No chicken salad sandwich. No chicken salad. No chicken salad is exactly what we're making today. Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Corinne and I am the drummer for the thrash metal band Nitemare Hippie Children, and I'm also a foodie who loves to play in the kitchen, showing you, teaching you whole food, plant-based, healthy recipes to incorporate into your daily life, whether you want to get healthier or you're already eating this way and you just want more recipes, more meals in your arsenal like I do. I have a whole slew of things that I'm going to be making videos on showing you. So hopefully you like this. Hopefully you subscribe because there's going to be a lot more coming. No chicken salad is what we're making today. It is made with chickpeas, which means, as always, it is super high in protein, super high in fiber, super healthy for you, good for weight loss, good for maintaining low cholesterol, all of the things, because that's what I'm all about. As always, it's super easy. I'm going to get into it and show you how the hell to make it. These were dried chickpeas that I soaked overnight, and then I boiled them for about 40 minutes until they got fork tender, until the desired consistency that I wanted. So I would say there's roughly the equivalent of 2 cans. If you use the can kind, which I've done 1,000 bajillion times, just rinse them, drain them really well, rinse off the aquafaba, or as I like to call it, the fart juice, because that's what makes you extra gassy when you eat a lot of beans. So rinse off the aquafaba and then put them into a container. Now here's the fun part. Here's where violence is always the answer. I'm just kidding. But in this case, it's a lot more fun. We have to smash or smoosh these chickpeas down. You don't want to turn them into complete mush. You want to leave a little bit for the texture of it. So get it as smooshy or not smooshy as you want. I'm going to smoosh mine down with my fancy pantsy potato smoosher, or you can use a fork. Sometimes I switch off. I'm going to start using my potato smasher smoosher, and then I'm going to finish it off with a fork. And then we're adding some other super duper simple ingredients that you probably already have on hand. So I'm going to smoosh these, and then I'll show you what's next. I ended up using my fork. It just goes a little bit faster. Now that I have this consistency where it's all smooshed, I did leave some whole pieces in there, some half pieces, again, because it's a texture thing. You can get it as smooshy or not smooshy to your desired consistency. So to this, I'm going to be adding one of my favorite things to put on vegetables, and you have to shake the shit out of it because it separates. It is tahini. It is sesame seeds that have been compressed into an oil. The ingredients, where is it right here? Wait for it. Roasted peeled organic sesame seeds. That's it. You can get it online. You can get it at Walmart. I think I purchased this at Walmart, but otherwise Amazon has a bajillion different kinds you can get. Yes, you have to shake it. It even says shake well because it separates, just like peanut butter would, like an all-natural peanut butter. This is in place of mayo. We are keeping this 100% whole food plant-based. So I'm going to add the equivalent of maybe 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to I'm going to squirt it in there, and that's, yeah, the equivalent of roughly 3 tablespoons. And now a little bit of, I have spicy brown mustard. You can use yellow mustard, whatever kind of mustard you want. Spicy brown is my favorite. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons-ish. I'm now adding pure maple syrup. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos before, you've heard me talk about pure maple syrup. The only ingredient in here, pure maple syrup. That's the only thing going in my body. Not pancake syrup. Pancake syrup is full of a bunch of ingredients that I bet you can't even pronounce. Like I can't even pronounce the word pronounce right now. Anyway, get the pure maple syrup. That's the only ingredient going in your body that your body's going to process. It's not made with a bunch of processed extra sugary crap. I'm putting roughly a tablespoon. Trust me, it's all about the flavor. This is game changer. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, about a half a cup of chopped pickles, just pickle chips, dill pickle chips. If you have pickle relish, that's even better. I thought I had some and I didn't, so I ended up taking some pickle chips, gave them a rough chop. Those are going in. Next ingredient, chopped celery, about a half a cup. Texture, flavor, consistency. Just gave 2 stalks of celery a rough chop. That's going in. Onion. Red onion. You heard me say it before 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. I cannot stand to chop onion. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. But this recipe, like many others that call for onion, it adds to it. Flavor, consistency. Onion is so healthy for you. I have about, I don't know, half a cup, third of a cup. That's going in. But before I put that in, that's what she said. Speaking of chopping onions, whenever I do have to chop onions, I will chop whatever I need, put it in the recipe that I'm using, put the rest of it in a Ziploc bag, put it in my freezer to bust out to use at whatever later time. Whilst chopping my onions, I will wear my fancy onion goggles. Yes, they are legit onion goggles that I got off of Amazon. I will link them below. Game changer. What do? They block, with the little foamy jobbies here, it blocks the fumes from going into your eye holes to make you cry like a sissy girl. I can't stand that. So I wear my funky onion goggles and I chop my onions and I don't cry like a sissy girl. And it makes it so much better. Again, I will link them below. Game changer. I love onion goggles. My red onion, you can use whatever onion you want. Green onion, yellow, white, however many kinds of onion there are, about a third of a cup, that's going in. And now, I'm going to give this a good mix. With a spoon. I need to grab a spoon. That was kind of dumb to try to use a fork. All right, I gave this a pretty good mix while I made a mess all over my little countertop here, but that's okay. If it's not messy, you're not having fun. Am I right? I am now going to give this a taste and see if it needs anything else. Do it to your taste. You might need to add more syrup, salt, pepper, mustard, tahini, whatever. Make it your own. That's what I want to do. I take recipes I find offline, out in the world, on the interwebs, off of the YouTubes, and I make them my own, just like this, just like I want to teach and show you how to do. Have fun with it, man. That's what it's all about. I'm going to give this a taste. Blech. I'm just kidding. That's pretty good. A little bit more syrup. A little bit more tahini. And mix again. What a dummy. I should have used a smaller container, for f***'s sake. I'm going to taste it again. That is how effing easy that is. Now it is creamy, no chicken salad that you can then make a sandwich with it. And you can toast it. Toast the bread, make toast. Slather some of this on there. What I'm going to do later for my husband and I is we're having sandwiches. I'm going to use whole wheat bread. I think I have whole wheat or whole grain bread. Put some of this on there with lettuce and tomato, maybe even some more red onion. Yummo! Or turn it into a wrap. Wrap it up in your favorite kind of tortilla, whatever the hell you might have, and add some extra onion, lettuce, tomato to it. Or Triscuit crackers. We sometimes keep those on hand, so you can just use this as a dip for a healthy cracker if you have it. Or my homemade chips. I've dipped my homemade chips in there before. Yes, I make homemade chips. I will link the recipe right up here for you to click on to check out. They're so easy to make. They're so good. That's it. That's how easy it was. Now go make it your own. Go make a sandwich. Let me know in the comments how yours turned out and if you put it in between two pieces of bread, if you put it on a wrap, if you dipped your freaking finger in it and ate it that way, let me know how yours turns out. This is so versatile. Again, it is so healthy. It is so easy. And it'll last. It's a pretty good travel food as well. Thank you for watching. And until my next video, eat clean, live loud, and I will see you soon. It's a whole food. I'm going to start over. That's a pretty good upper body workout. Holy shit. I don't know what I'm trying to say.